Okay, we got flooded for the second time in 1 or 2 weeks last night. Let me show you the damage. Not really damage, just what it looks like on the outside. So this is all the debris that washed out from the water, which is the most I've ever seen, by a lot. Um, I had propped that door open before the rain hit because I thought this might happen again, and it still didn't help. I tried to dig out like a little mini trench while it was already ankle high water, and it didn't really help either. You can see all the debris that washed on this side too. It was quite a lot, and we were surprised to see that like this whole area was flooded ankle deep to the fence, to that fence, not to the wall here, but to about the AC unit was ankle deep. You can see where it kind of washed up. The water kind of stopped at this edge of the debris. But yeah, it got up to there again on the wall, and we had water come in. It was pretty much the same as last time. With the in the house stuff, it wasn't terrible, but it did make it about the same distance. We had to pull a little bit of the boys' room carpet up again, and water got up to here. It didn't get above the threshold there, but it was pretty close. It was floating the mat a little bit. Completely flooded up to that line, all the way to the picnic table. This table was all just under, And we noticed that there was like a river from our neighbor coming up through under the fence right here, and it was just pouring over these rocks like a waterfall and shooting right there to the house. So Hope noticed that and tried to dam it up a little bit to help reroute it around. But I think we're gonna have to put some dirt here to make it so it doesn't just wash out this way like you can see it did. It does wash out this way, which is fine as long as it goes around. But yeah, maybe if we could make mini berm, like little berms, ridges, little bumps, like in the middle here and in the middle here, to make sure this water comes this way and around, or this way and around, make sure it doesn't go back towards the house. Maybe that would help a little bit. But we still have the problem where the water was getting dammed up on this fence and that fence. So we have to, I don't know. This didn't happen before we had the fence, we noticed. We only had water come in the house after we put up the new fence. And this new fence has this giant kickboard as the bottom rail. And I think it's causing problems with the drainage of the rainfall. When it flash flood rains, the water just sits and then it piles up and it piles up and it piles up and it piles up and it makes its way to the house, and it causes problems. So another thing I determined, I guess, is I don't think, gosh, this sunk so far. I tried to stand on this to look at the gutters, and I just shot it under the ground. The gutters were better, however, it still did pour over right here, and I bet you I can't see it right now, but I bet you there's water sitting in there still. I don't know how bad, but yeah. Still a problem.